Alright, so in this video I'm going to be describing how to use the pepper mill, how to fill it up, and how to properly use it. So your pepper mill that you have may not be this size, but the mechanisms that I use are all the same. So this is the smallest size that I make. I also make a medium and a tall. Only difference with them is they hold more pepper on the inside, but they all grind the same way. So your pepper mill will have a ceramic grinder, that's the white piece on the inside, and this metal piece is galvanized so it will not corrode from the salt or the pepper. All the other metal pieces are galvanized as well, so they won't corrode over time. They'll last for a very long time. So first thing you have to do is fill your pepper grinder or salt grinder, and what you do is remove this metal nut on the top. So you would hold it from the top section of the mill and simply unscrew this nut all the way off. Then you've got that separated. Then you'll see the threaded piece. You simply lift off the top section. This metal piece on the inside here, that's what drives the peppercorns and makes the mill work. So then on the inside here you'll see an open cavity, and what you want to do is fill your coarse salt or peppercorns. You can use either ones with these. Do not put granular or pre-ground pepper or salt in there. It will not work right. It'll fall out the bottom. You need bigger chunks of salt and peppercorns to make it work. So you can use your hand kind of as a funnel. I do this over the trash or the sink, and then take my container of peppercorns. I'm not going to do this for demonstration, but use my hand as a funnel and pour it kind of in there. You don't want to fill it all the way, like overflowing. Maybe 1/8 of an inch below the top here is great. When you do that, this bar might shift a little bit, but that's okay. Just manually move that into the center, and then pop your top part of the mill back on. Just let it sit there for now, and then take your top metal nut and thread that back on. Make sure it's threading smooth. It shouldn't be tight at all. If it's not wanting to go on, then you have to readjust it and make sure you're threading that on cleanly. You don't want to wreck the threads. Okay, so when you get that threaded on, you don't want to, if you tighten it all the way as to where it won't tighten anymore, and then you try to crank your pepper mill, it's going to feel tight, like it's stuck. That's because you tighten this top piece too much. You need to loosen off a little bit and then try to spin it. Maybe go backwards and then spin it forwards. And then so the tighter this top piece is, the more fine the pepper or salt will be. It's adjustable, so the more you loosen this top piece, it becomes more coarser. You don't want to loosen it too much so that it's super wobbly, but you still want it snug. So you can play with that and find the right grind setting that you like the best. Other than that, that's basically how to work your pepper mill. If you ever have any issues with it, feel free to send me an email, and I'm sure we can figure it out. Thank you. Bye.